Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soulmates99 and today we're doing a Divine Masculine check-in with the energies. Okay, thanks everybody for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate your comments. As we get to 2,000 subscribers, there will be a giveaway of 2 free readings and 2 free decks. So please keep liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting to be in a chance to win. So let's get the energies, let's get going. We have Summer, Crossroads, Release, Free Will, Fresh Start, Conclusion, Abandoned, Mute, Big Dreams, and Divine Feminine. So let's just clarify these messages for you. So the first one, we have Summer. Now, even though we're now in September, it is still very summery. So I do think this is a current vibe for your masculine, okay? This is a current vibe because we've literally only just into autumn. So I do think that's... And people are still going to the beach. I mean, I went to the beach last week, so it's still beachy weather, isn't it? So let's get clarification on that. So we have Four of Wands. So summer as well could relate to the sun, and the Four of Wands is like having that stability, that commitment, and it's also the Twin Flame card. So this time of year, this season could remind him of his feminine right now. So Crossroads, we have the Page of Cups. So some masculines are getting in touch with their feelings, their emotions, and they may want to make some sort of offer towards their feminine at this time. It may not be a big offer because it's a page, but there's some sort of offer of a new start here in love. That's the crossroads they're at. And then we have Release, and we have Ten of Cups. So I think this release is about going with the flow, not trying to force things to happen. But ultimately, this is what the masculine wants. He does want the Ten of Cups. Okay, he does want that home life, that stability, the family, the pets maybe. That is what he ultimately wants. But he's releasing, trying to control, you know, how that happens basically. And then we have Free Will, and we have Nine of Cups. So I do feel he's quite happy in his own energy at this time. He's done work on himself. He's worked on himself so that he's got that self-love, that self-esteem. He's built up his self-love. And he's independent and he's in a good place right now. And then we have Fresh Start, and we have the Seven of Wands. So there will be movement forward here. There is going to be action taken. You know, there is going to be movement coming up very soon. And then we have Conclusion. And we have Strength. So I do feel he's worked on his inner strength, as I say. He's worked on his self-love, his self-esteem issues, and he's built up this strength within, this inner strength within him. So he's come to the end of a cycle of where maybe he didn't feel that good about himself, that low self-esteem, that low self-worth. And then we have Abandoned, and we have King of Wands. So these abandoned could be childhood wounds, or this could be about the dynamic between his Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, or this could be the dynamic between an ex-partner. Maybe he felt abandoned in that relationship. They abandoned him in some way, and these cause deep wounds. But as I say, he's done the work. And if you look on there, it looks like a number 7. If you look at that, I don't know if you can see that. It's not a number 7, but it looks like a number 7, the way he's got his wand. So that's a very spiritual number. So I feel he's got more in touch with his spiritual self. And your masculine could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone action-orientated, full of passion, drive. You know, someone who gets things done, basically. You know, he thinks it, and then does it, basically. He's very action-orientated. And then we have Mute. Well, this could be because there's been silence in your connection, lack of communication, separation. And we've got Queen of Wands. So we've got counterparts here. So the person watching you could be a fire sign as well, have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, you're independent, you're fiery, you're passionate, you're, creative, and he's seen you grow, basically, I feel, from a distance. He's seen you come into your power. That's what I feel with that. Big dreams. The Chariot, wow. So, again, this is wanting to take that movement forward, to come rushing forward quickly. Okay, so he might have an idea in his head about what he wants the next stage of his life to be, to look like, and who with. And he's, coming up with a plan about coming forward, because we've got the Divine Feminine. So he does see you as his Divine Feminine, definitely. And we've got the Lovers, so that's beautiful. So yeah, he wants to come forward passionately. We've got a lot of Wands here. He wants to come forward and to offer love to his feminine at this time. Okay, so let's have a look at the other energies we got here. So yeah, he's very much in his yang energy, which is very much the fire energy. He's very action orientated at this time. He's, someone that uses his brain. He's quite logical. He does think things through. He doesn't act without thinking things through, basically. But he has had toxic behaviours in the past to himself and others when he's been going through difficult times. He's felt unattractive. He's felt unworthy of the feminine's love at some point. He's had anger issues. He's been angry at himself, at the world, at others, for whatever has happened in his life, okay? And he's had a fear of lack, a fear of not having enough going forward. Maybe he's come out of a broken marriage and the money's been split and he doesn't feel as financially stable as he once did. But he wants that abundance again. He wants to have that abundance in his life with family, friends, love and money. So he's worked on himself to fulfill this. And he feels like he's starting out again all over again, like a young person. He's got plenty of choices. What's he going to do? Where's he going to go? He could have felt very blocked at some point with his sacral chakra. He had no creativity, no spark within him because he was going through dark night of the soul. He could have been suffering with anxiety, stress, feeling quite fearful. I don't know if you can see this figures on a ledge here. It's quite fearful energies. But now he's feeling fearless and brave. He's feeling the fear and doing it anyway, as we saw that with the King of Wands there. So what else? Admiring, appreciation, humble, selfless. So I think he's admiring the feminine from afar. As I said, he sees you as the Queen of Wands. He sees how far you've come, what you've achieved. He's feeling motivated, as I said. He's getting that initiative to take charge. We saw that with the Chariot and with the Seven of Wands. He wants to move forward. But he has his competitive side. Maybe there's another person in your life that's come forward. Maybe he's seen there's other interest in you. And he's feeling a bit threatened about that as well. He's missing that intimacy, that closeness. He wants that sensuality, that loving closeness with you. And you feel like home. He feels comfortable with you. He feels safe and he wants to be intimate with you. So that's beautiful. Yeah, so you've had time apart. And he's been working on himself to feel stronger, not just in a physical way, which he has done, but in an emotional and spiritual way as well, and mentally. Because before that, he was in denial. He wasn't self-aware. He was lying to himself. But now he's living each day as it comes. He's stopping to smell the roses. He had a fear of love, okay? He did have a fear of love. But he wants to be back in the feminine's arms. He wants to hold her and kiss her and hold her close. He's feeling upset. He's been missing you. He doesn't understand what's going on. Yeah, he doesn't understand. He's been looking into that. And he went through a dark night of the soul, okay? Some masculines may still be going through that, and it forces them to go within and look at what's happening. And, they wonder if you're playing games with their emotions, because they may have been playing games with you at one point. But they're working on that self-love, that self-care. And they know that they showed you hot passions, but no emotions. And as we've seen, they've done the work on themselves. They've done that work to get in touch with their feelings. Yeah, I mean, when you met them, they weren't aware of spirit. They weren't connected to their spiritual self. And I think they've become awakened. There was attachment and codependent issues, neediness issues here. But he's working on having that unconditional love for himself and his feminine. And other people in his life. He may have a past life memory trigger that's triggered a remembrance of a life that you shared once before, many lifetimes ago. He's having nostalgia, you know, for those loving times you've shared, that deep connection that you share. So he's thinking about that. And he's been doing his healing. He's doing that inner work right now. But some of the masculines are very much caught up in the 3D world, you know, with materialism. So, you know, and, you know, working on that ego. And there's a lack of spiritual growth here for some. But they want to connect with their feminine. They want to connect. The souls connect. They love being with their feminine. And some of them have regret, you know, over the way they treated their feminine or what they may have said in the past. So let's get some other messages. He wants the feminine to know, I'm working on being whole and releasing codependency. I'm not ready for a committed relationship at this time because I need to sort myself out first. I've been trying to bury the pain with unhealthy addictions. You're getting angry with me and being bossy gets me horny. I think about you dominating me in the bedroom, so your anger can turn him on. I never knew that you were that person waiting for me, so he had no realisation of what this connection was when you met. You can heal me with your laugh. I want our bodies and soul to merge into one during lovemaking, so he's missing that, as we said, that intimacy. I want to kiss you intensely and rip off all your clothes. So he's missing that passion. I'm trying to resist you, but damn, it's fucking killing me. So he's holding himself back because he knows he's still not quite ready to come forward at this time. I don't feel worthy of your love after I fucked up so badly. So he's beating himself up. I want to get you alone and give it to you hotter than hell. So he's really missing his feminine, you know, he's really desiring his feminine right now. So let's get some final messages from him. And then we're going to get some divine messages. Some messages for the feminine from the masculine, please. I like to hold you, kiss you and rub you in public to show the world you're mine. So they're proud, they want to be your partner, they want to be proud to be seen out of you. I worry there are others who love you and can offer you more than I can, so they feel there might be competition for your love. I was so instantly consumed by the passionate soul pull, I mistook our connection for lust. But after all this time, the desire has just intensified and lust dies up fast. So at first I thought it was just a lustful, sexy connection. With one look, I saw flashes of us in extremely wild sexual positions. It took my breath away. Our kiss was truly better than any sex I've ever had. Your kiss is intoxicating and sets my mind, body, heart and soul on fire. So let's get some divine messages to finish off here. Some messages, please, for the collective. Got developed skills, a new training, spiritual growth, soul mission, stable foundation. So if these things are worked on, I feel the masculine will have a stable foundation to move on from. And, you know, maybe there's some new project he could do, you know, develop new skills, new training to do with his spiritual side, to do with his soul mission here. So they're the messages at the moment. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings. Take care.